Hello, my name is Jarden, and welcome back to another episode of the Let's Play series. In this episode, we're going to destroy an end city and do some other projects whilst I talk about random things. So let's get into it. Okay, welcome to Time-Lapse Galore in this episode. This is a very short episode, it's only going to be around 8 minutes, but hopefully it's a good one, and this took hours to make, so I hope you guys enjoy it, and it's just going to be me talking over these time lapses. So combine both the styles of like having like really quick paced stuff in the background, but still having a kind of decent commentary, who knows with this microphone or me in general. But as you can see here, this is a relatively small end city, so it wasn't much of a challenge. I think it took me about 20 minutes, but obviously it's a time lapse now, so it's a lot shorter, and things do get cut. I think the big thing with the Let's Plays for me, it's my favourite series, but it's also the series I'm most like insecure about. Like, how do I do this right? How do I make it entertaining? Because Let's Plays are not a thing people want these days, especially. But for me personally, I think it's my favourite thing to do on the channel, but the hardest thing, which, that's always a good balance. Like, we're at the moment with Forsaken Lands SMP. I'm trying this whole story thing, which is really not necessarily hard, it's just hard to put yourself out there on the internet, especially with, like, the lore bits with acting and whatnot, and I know I'm acting badly, because I used to be able to act somewhat better. But things like that, it's always, I think, YouTube is experimentation. At the end of the day, I know YouTube is just here for now. Like, it's a hobby for me, and it's good. It's something to interact with some people, and it's fine. That's all I see it as. It's a really cool thing to show a certain amount of people on the internet. Look, I did this stupid thing. Maybe you can do it too if you feel inspired to. But anyway, a lot of the projects in this video especially took hours. I find that in the Let's Play videos, often the shortest ones actually take the longest. Like, my shortest episode is destroying a bastion, which took a month to do. But, like, just the way I edited it, especially I was very inexperienced then, so there's very little footage. That was tiny. That was an awful video, but, objectively, we've improved. I think a big thing with me, with time lapses and stuff, is people have really short attention spans in general, I think. Not saying people can't focus on things, live streams, people watch for hours. But, like, to make it as entertaining as possible, you want to get the projects as fast as possible. Not necessarily, because, like, people like seeing basically the start and the result, because people like seeing the immediate change, not the long-term thing. As you can see, though, all of this stuff, I just harvested moss in seconds on this video, but that was I cut a lot of that because there was about an hour of me harvesting that, and then placing this took about 40 minutes as well, which, that's fun. But I'm thinking a big thing in my world. I know I'm not a great builder, but custom biomes are really cool, and I want to focus on them. But the problem is, I'm very good at leaving unfinished projects. The same is true with YouTube videos. Like, there's a lot I've cut because I haven't got around to them. Which, that's completely fine, because at the end of the day, I'm going to post what I'm going to post, and, some people might enjoy it, some might not. I'm also thinking in terms of variety of games. At the moment, Minecraft is like the most easy thing for me. Not easy necessarily, but the platform I enjoy recording videos. But in terms of streaming, Minecraft at the moment has been pretty atrocious from the way I've streamed it. It's not been entertaining, and it's not been consistent or engaging. Which, problems like this should always be addressed. So I've been trying new things with different games, and I've actually enjoyed doing that. Like, in terms of what I should be doing, if I wanted the most viewers, I would stream Minecraft 24/7. But, it's always fun trying something new. And I think you have to take risks like that to get anywhere in life. Not saying that will get me anywhere in life, it's just what happens. These episodes are always going to be rants about whatever. I don't have the greatest commentary skill, but, trying, like I said, to reinforce that. Because I do all this in, like, multiple takes, and the fact this is probably my 5th take at doing this voiceover, and I'm very Not sure sometimes, because like for me, like I'm can be a very perfectionist. Like if I stuff up one word, that 5 minutes of commentary gets all deleted because I like to have this natural flow, which is weird because a natural flow doesn't generally get a point across unless you're really good at speeches, which I'm not. I hate speeches. I'm not inspirational or motivational. I'm the opposite. I do think it's interesting how much I dedicate to Minecraft in terms of doing pointless things, in terms of the objective of the game. But that is the thing. Minecraft technically has no objective. It's a sandbox game at the end of the day, so you can do whatever you want. I always find it interesting that people are like, damn, that's a useless project. But I think changing the world, even if it's in Minecraft, is for the better. Just to have something not necessarily unique, but it is your creation. You want to display it. I wouldn't even say this is great by any means, but it is something different. And experimenting with new things, I think this is the point of this episode. Try change. As much as humans claim they want change, we generally struggle to cope with it, but in the end, it can be better or worse. You just have to roll the dice, I guess, as some people would say. But in terms of upcoming projects, Forsaken Lands Episode 3 is going to be all story based, which should be different, which I'm quite nervous about. But, you know, there's a lot of murder in that. Spoilers for that, but not really. I think everyone on my channel knows that. But anyway, thank you for watching this Let's Play episode. I know it was quicker than usual, but there was still a lot of time put into the time lapses. That's a lot of mentions about time. Consider subscribing if you enjoyed, and adios.